The veil can't be completely separated from its social context, because women in different parts of the Islamic world interpreted this differently. There would be, how a woman covered, let's say, as I just said, in South Asia might be different from how she covers in the Arab world or some other part of the world. In certain parts of the Muslim world, you see women covering less, even covering their heads less. So, for example, in Indonesia, it's not as common as it is in other parts of the Islamic world. It changes over time. There were times in sort of the mid-20th century when even in Egypt, very few women covered themselves, and then it sort of comes back with a kind of renewal of religiosity in Egypt toward the end of the 20th century. And so I think that there's a contextual situation for this. Certain families, certain social classes, people from certain regions might interpret this in a different way. Right? A lot of people will look at this, a lot of contemporary Muslim women will look at this and say, well, when I read this, what I see is that the Quran is enjoining modesty. It's telling Muslim women that they need to dress in a fashion that's more conservative than people around them, so that they'll be known and not harassed. Right? So there's a variety of ways in which this has been interpreted and is interpreted by Muslim women today.